Get ready. Start. India lives very largely in villages, although during the recent times the urban population has been increasing very rapidly. About 80% of our people still live in the villages. Anything done to bring about an all around improvement of the villages and those who inhabit them should not only be welcomed but given all possible help by the state and the people at large. Therefore, the government attached great importance to inaugurate the community development program on his birthday. The most serious problem facing the country today is the insufficient production of food in the country. Our planning commission, the government of India, and all responsible people have been seriously considering the ways and means of increasing the food production in the country for the purpose of closing the gap between production and requirement. In this direction, we have taken up large and medium irrigation projects to ensure water supply to the field of or agriculture in this country. For meeting the present deficit, we have to rely very largely on the minor irrigation projects also. Water available from small resources can also be utilized in this regard. Thus, I am convinced that there is a great deal of scope for these small projects, and I have no doubt that if these are satisfactorily handled, we shall be able to close the existing gap in our food supply. Therefore, I am happy to notice that in a community project area covering most of the villages, the expenditure will be on minor irrigation works. If these works are carried out through cooperative societies and the people living in these areas contribute in the form of labor will be very much more than otherwise would be the case. I hope and trust that this voluntary labor will be coming forth in a great measure to make these projects not only successful but also more extensive than if they were to carried out only with the help of money made available. In all these directions, efforts will be made to utilize the results of scientific research. There is no doubt that no scheme of agricultural development can be succeeded unless and until adequate facilities are provided for agricultural finance. These are of two kinds. One is long and medium term, and the other one is short term. For the long and medium term, loans required for financing minor irrigation works or land distribution. There is a provision in the community development budget. For the short term loans, no provision has been made, and here the success of all these efforts will depend on the growth of a healthy cooperative movement. In addition to providing for the short term credit needs of the people, such cooperative societies will have to act as an agency of very great value and will also assist the villagers in supplementing the small amount of money which is now being made available for rural development. The cooperative societies which have been tried on a large scale in the country have not given good results, and it is to be hoped that their multi-purpose nature will make it possible for them to function in a more satisfactory manner and meet the various needs of our village life. Development of a community cannot be achieved without a strong educational base and with a satisfactory health program. I am glad to find that in the field of education, emphasis has been on the expansion of basic educational facilities. The health organization of the project will consist of primary health unit at the headquarters of the project for people. Dear sirs, we have studied the particulars you have sent us the property situated in Guntur district. But I must say that my directors think that the price quoted by you is quite excessive. I will meet you at any time during the next week at the site and then explain you fully our reasons for the conclusion at which we have arrived in this regard. My directors also desire to inform you that the repairs necessary to the property will be done for you, but they do not think that works relating to ceiling would be suitable, considering that wood would be better on account of the heavy weight on the floor above. The cellars will be concreted and the landing will be plastered and painted. The other works of the outside of the property can be postponed till the summer. My directors, when they met yesterday, mentioned that they saw a notice of the sale of property in Vijayawada city and that you were the solicitors for the vendors. We will be grateful to you if you could give me to lowest prices that would take and also a few particulars about the property. If you are not able to do this, my directors will meet the owners at the property. When they will inspect and finalize the business, please let me have an answer as the board meeting is going to be held very soon. Yours faithfully.